something about this match I have senses going off. Like, there's a couple things that I feel like that are in play. This is the main event of this is Sumo Hall.
Mm-hmm.
Is the title in jeopardy?
The way they played this angle, I say no.
Okay.
One in their outpost match between Stars and Donald Mondo, where Shuri and Mayu have beat the hell out of each other. Like Mayu is like trying to steal the title, and then Shuri catches her, and then she like, I'm sorry, big dog, I'm just playing. Whatever. I don't know. I don't no problems with you. Like she's playing. Like Mayu has completely played this as a comedy thing as opposed to I'm a real threat. So I do not think that. So because of that reason, I do not think that like if I thought she was going to be champion, that I don't think that Mayu would just goof around like the way she has. Like, I think she's there to pose as a threat on paper because she's still their the last year she's been their top star. Since like September, the top star, most looked at person in Google searches has been Tam, but whatever. Like I think she's person to be there because a threat because she historically looks like the top star, like she's like the Tanahashi or whatever else. You put them in the match and of course she's a threat.
Well, like when that champion music hits, she comes out.
That is true.
I'm telling you,
it is different when that championship music does hit.
The temperature going to change. There's going to be a point in the match where I guarantee you, like you're probably going to watch this thing live, and I'll see it after.
Oh, I'll watch it live. I'm watching this live. Come on now.
But like, I feel like there's going to be a point where you're going to be like, oh shit, they're about to flip this fucking belt. Like,
well, that's the level of how good they are to where like, yeah, they're going to when Shuri and I don't think you ever watched this match, but October 3rd, 2020, when they had their first pay-per-view, they did Shuri versus Mayu, where Mayu was a red belt champion. This is her last defense before she lost it, dropped it off to Utami.
Okay. Yeah.
Shuri beat the shit out of Mayu to the way we were like, oh, the title's turning. Mayu might lose his belt. Like Shuri beat the hell out of her, and then Mayu, came back and won at the end by doing Mayu comebacks or whatever else. But like they have the talent and the wherewithal to get you to buy into a title change that's happening in this match. So like it's going to happen. They're that good.
One other question that you pointed something out earlier that I didn't even notice, but the new Stardom video that plays before the matches, when you watch it on Stardom World, there's no Mayu Iwatani in it.
Yep.
I find that interesting for a lot of reasons. We've seen the cycling that's gone on, the attempt to create several other new stars, the returns of Kyrie, and of course their use of like pulling in all these freelancers. Is Stardom preparing for a future without Mayu Iwatani? And is that future coming? Is this the last time she's ever gonna challenge
for a top belt?
Yeah,
could be. Like they've been preparing for a life after Mayu since, quite frankly, since they put the belt on Utami.
Mm-hmm.
Like they didn't have to do that. There was still plenty of people for her to still wrestle. But they moved it. They flipped it to Utami. Utami took to it like a dub to water or a duck to water, whatever the fuck the term is. Duck to water. That makes more sense. Dubs don't really do the water thing. But yeah, like
they cry.
Yes. Last spring, summer, Tam and Mayu both in interviews both said like they got like 18 months to 2 years left. Individually, they both said this. Like obviously those are wrestlers, so who knows, whatever the hell. But they have definitely planned for this. Like, they've kept Mayu in interesting things, but like they have not been at the top of the card except for the Tam stuff. For pay-per-views. So like, yeah, like I could definitely see like this could be her last, big main event match, whatever else. And you look at last year, like Budokan Hall, Osaka Joe Hall, and like hell, even like Oda City for like the finals for the for Cinderella and for the Grand Prix, and even Sumo Hall. Like she hasn't main event to any of those shows. Like, so you can like, so yeah, like she hasn't, she semi-main evented the Osaka Joe Hall show, but like, that's semi-main event, and they had the match up to main event that they still didn't, they still went with Utami. Like, yeah, so yeah, like they have been for since November 15th, 2020, 2020, they've been planning. Yeah, I remember the date. Yeah, ever since then, like they have been planning for like life without her, and like I'm gonna miss her if and when it happens, but like, and I'm not, we'll get to that when it happens, but like, yeah, like she's getting her big match, or whatever else, and like she has a chance to go out there and she has a chance to go out there and drop 50 with another person that go drop 50 right against her. So
yeah,
I expect this match to be incredible. I expect this match to be better than their 4.5-star match from the match we just talked about before from 2020, and like they're gonna be great, and I just can't wait to watch it. These are two of my 3 favorite wrestlers in the promotion at this point. So it's gonna be awesome. Like,
pick Shuri as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick Shuri. Like, if they wanted, look, the only reason that would make any sense to put it on Mayu would be to drop it off to Tam, so that Tam can drop it off to Julia. That's the only reason that makes sense.
There was that, and then I was also thought like Tam's also getting a match that she's probably losing, so like they both lose here, and then like through their frustration they turn towards each other, or they turn towards each other and be like, well, it's time for us to fight now. So I don't know, like I'm not winning because I can't,
either way they'll end up back to each other in some form or fashion, either tagging or fighting. I agree with you, whether it's for a belt or not a belt, or tagging or going for the tag title or whatever else. They're going to end up seeing each other at some point before they both retire. So
that Fantasia, that when I see you, when I see you.
But yeah, man, just looking through like